El Dorado Canyon State Park. When I was here last week, I did Fowler Trail with my friend Cassie. Well, this morning I'm solo, so we're gonna take on a Rattlesnake Gulch Trail. Sounds scary. And yes, there are rattlesnakes here. And yes, there are bear here and mountain lion. It is Colorado after all. So what do you say we go have a nice fun hike? Nothing ominous about this. Well, this first section is definitely rocky, which makes sense. I'm in the area of the Rocky Mountains. It's a beautiful day, and the air quality is not too bad, actually. Well, let's hope the rest of the hike goes well. Really is something here. I came from that way. There's a bridge that way and a path that goes that way. So I'm on this bridge right now. And just over there, I can hear something moving around large rocks. I don't know if it's another person or if it's wildlife. So I'm gonna chill out here for a few moments and wait to see if I see anything. Okay, it's been a few minutes. I'm not hearing anything, I'm not seeing anything, so we're ready to get back on the move. The elevation gains continue. Nice little staircase. I love it. The higher up I go, naturally, the more beautiful the view becomes. So right here is where the hotel used to be, but it burned down. Look at that fireplace. Pretty much the only thing left standing. So we are heading to the overlook. I can hear people approaching. So the incline isn't as steep or nearly as treacherous. Somewhere here is the Continental Divide, we think. So the lookout was nice. Now I'm pushing forward. I'm now doing a section that's called the Loop. There is some debate among the other hikers how long the loop is, but I'm here, holding up good. I might as well do it. Somewhere up here is an active railroad track. So won't that be fun to see? Forgot to mention, and this is kind of funny, I got teased by an old lady about my bear spray. She was crossing the bridge when I thought I heard a potential bear, and then she went her way, I went my way. Well, I ran into her again, and she goes, "Did you see your bear?" I said, "No, I think it was some people ahead of the trail that knocked some rocks down." And she goes, "Oh, you must want to use your bear spray, huh?" And I said, "Well, no, I just wanted to see some bears." You know, I said, "I don't think the bear spray is even going to be very effective because it's like 3 years old. It's probably like watered down hot sauce." Anyway, I guess she thought me bringing it was overkill. But I got this saying, folks, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. All right, let me continue with my fun hike. Check this guy out. Looks like a mountain chicken. I didn't know mountain chickens were a thing. Cruising right along still. Look at that. Now Now that's a view. Okay. Well, I don't know what section of the loop I'm in, but I think it's fair to say it's all downhill from here. As tempting as that is, we're going to stick with the authorized trail. I got to be extra careful through this section. Between the shadow with the sunlight, it's almost like perfect camouflage for a certain rattlesnake. We got the tunnel. The loose rocks and dirt definitely make the way down a bit more challenging. Okay, that's it for the loop. Honestly, unless you want to get the miles in, you could skip the loop. You know, the remnants of the hotel here, and then the Continental Divide overlook. I think those are good enough if you want to do Rattlesnake Gulch Trail. I mean, I don't regret it, but first half of the loop was definitely better than the second half. The loose gravel, I almost fell at least half a dozen times. Luckily I didn't, but now I just have to hike the rest of the way down to finish up today's hike. Huh, I didn't know that. Apparently lizard people are in this area. Well, I keep having these close calls with the rocks. It seems going down is presenting more of a challenge than going up, and it feels like it's taking longer. Why is that? Well, that's it for Rattlesnake Gulch Trail. The way up was definitely easier than the way down for me. I don't know why I have so much trouble with downhill. If you're looking for a good hike and a good workout, but by all means do the loop. If you're looking for just some nice scenery, then just do the hike up to the Continental Divide lookout. Either way, you're gonna have a good time. Make sure you bring lots of water and you stay hydrated, and make sure you wear some sunscreen. I got lucky today. The air quality was pretty good, and it's been a bit cloudy with a nice breeze. Well, that's gonna wrap up the hike. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care, and I'll see you later. Look at that. Look at that. Right at the end of the trail. Right at the end of the trail. Oh, that's so awesome.